You guys were asking for my honest opinion on how to fix Sentinels. In the next 72 hours, it's not gonna happen. I still wanna try and come up with a little bit of, some actionable stuff, just in case Sentinels is watching. All right, so Sentinels is gonna start with 5 players outside of A. They throw out the dart, which doesn't catch Poach, but TenZ, he just does TenZ things, finds a kill there. They get slowed by the Astra. They're gonna push in here, take over the site. This is a huge problem, actually. So 2 players, gonna swing on Baby Bay, right? And yes, he does have dash. But because he dashes into cover at the same time as players are coming in through tree, now Dapr feels like he needs to go help. Looks like the comm is just like Shaz says, okay, you go. Maybe they're not even comming, I'm not sure. Because you can see Dapr, he leaves to try and help site, but then now he's coming back to help. Obviously they have to deal with this jet behind them. So why not just like commit to chasing down Baby Bay there, clearing him out? But either way, now it's 2 players being completely occupied by 1 player here, which is allowing this crunch in from Heaven and Tree to basically pinch in and kill the Sentinels players on site. So I don't know if that was like a communication thing or what. It ends up going very, very poorly for Sentinels. This round is pretty important. Obviously they're on 12, but if they win this, I think economy is bad for FaZe. So this is a potential point where they could actually mount a comeback. They just decide to go super fast. TenZ gonna take the round into his own hands.
Why you bullying me?
Even that is kind of a ridiculous play. There's really no support for TenZ here. He is literally just blind dashing in. Like, what if there was somebody here or hell? I feel like this is kind of an insane play to make. And he has spike as well. So it's just like, what a dangerous play to make. So Sick is in trouble. I would assume he's calming. Hey, I'm in trouble right now. I'm being scanned. We've got Dapr watching the flank, even though he has an alarm bot. Question mark? I guess it's possible that when he was running in, alarm bot was no longer active. Like right now, alarm bot is not active. So maybe they're afraid somebody has snuck by the alarm bot. Okay, so now Sick is in trouble. They're still watching flank. ShahZaM watching tree. Eventually it's kind of spammed out of place. Kanpeki's flash a little bit late. Shock dart and trade comes in to kill the KO, and then the final 2 players, aside from TenZ, are in main. Smoke is still up. Dicey just spams ShahZaM through the smoke. Unfortunate, TenZ gets the trade, but now double drop from FaZe on either side, and then Dapr also gets spammed through the smoke as well. Gotta look at the economy, and what do we have here? Vandal on Chamber with half armor. We've got 3 Sheriffs. We've got a Hunter's Fury. And then we have a Spectre light armor with the potential for next round to not have a rifle. Question, if your game plan is to enable TenZ to frag out, why does your Chamber have a rifle? Doesn't it make more sense to just give the rifle to TenZ? Just like go all in to TenZ? And furthermore, when Dapr's 1 away from an op, why does he not just give this rifle to TenZ, smoke off long, grab the orb? Now you have an op and you have a rifle on a full armored jet. But what do they do instead? Let's see. Bruh. Why are we not doing something to enable the 1 player with the rifle to find an early duel? Dapr's literally just running into middle and wide swinging this completely dry, while the rest of the team does their own thing. So they lose TenZ, and then they're just gonna kind of follow Dapr up here with the rifle. Sick is just gonna walk in and give away that they're in middle, and then Dapr is just gonna walk all the way into A-Link by himself. Get some information there, which is capitalized on. But then they get kind of lucky here that Kanpeki doesn't die. Kanpeki should have died there. Dicey just kind of missed. But now the smokes will come out. Ooh, they almost pulled Kanpeki off the plant into the line of fire of the op. Sick.
Bruh.
Dude, what is this play? Okay, so Sick knows Dicey is here. He's trying to punish the op, not knowing that Dicey has a rifle. And then he just runs out blind, dies. Now we have 1 rifle player playing in the back of sight. And we have ShahZaM with a Sheriff stuck in the smoke. In middle, he just walks through. Dapr gets 1 trade. Tries to find a second one here. He's being super sandwiched, eventually dies. How do they enable TenZ to get a kill with the operator? What's the plan? They want to force somebody to come short, because that's where TenZ is going to play. I mean, he just has no support. This should be a preset play. There should be an Omen standing here with Paranoia ready to rip it down short as soon as TenZ takes contact. Because then TenZ gets a kill. Imagine there's a Paranoia that just immediately hits this entire corridor. It could even hit TenZ. It literally could even hit TenZ as long as he dashes out and he dashes into the Paranoia. Like, who cares if he gets blind for a second? If these guys are blind and Sick is swinging out around, he maybe gets another 1 or 2. Maybe TenZ still dies, doesn't really matter. It stops the immediate pressure. Sick doesn't get steamrolled like that if he blinds. ShahZaM has drone. Why is he droning here? Is there anybody here to play off his drone? No. Kanpeki is still long and Dapr is in spawn. So if he tags somebody, is he gonna Hunter's Fury? No. Is he going to drone, tag somebody, and then dry swing into 4 people by himself? I don't know. Why not save the drone for the retake with your teammates? I know I'm being very harsh here. I acknowledge that. I do not have anything against Sentinels. I'm just pointing out things that I see. And unfortunately, because they're not playing well, I'm going to be pointing out a bunch of negative things about them. But of all the places that you could go play with a Spectre, why go to the farthest range place on the map? Does this seem like it makes any logical sense to try and win a long-range duel with a Spectre from heaven? It does not. Let's go back here for a second. I want to offer some solutions. So we have this play short that we've already concocted. We move the Omen over here, and then he rips the Paranoia down short off of TenZ's contact. Play number 2, because you need multiple layers. We have Shaz dart out here, and we should have probably the Viper and the Sky ready to crunch through the teleporter if they get contact. And that way you can fully take A control if you need to. Here's another thing that I'm really noticing right now. The Sentinels are like desperate for showers control, but you can see that LG is just like hammering short. They kind of just don't care about showers that much. Sometimes they'll go, but a lot of times it's just short. When they want to go fast, they go short. Lots of utility exchanged. LG gonna back off and reset. They're poking showers. They have a minute to work with. See Mata exploring hookah. Nobody there to contest. LG gonna re-hit short and then hope that Mata can find somebody rotating. Probably, right? Ult, showers, and bench, and then 5-man teleport. Mata just enters by himself. Oh, this would be such a tilting way to lose this map. I mean, you can tell that they're kind of mentally like, this hero play from Shaz is crazy. Oh my god, Dapr is still over here. This is not a coordinated retake. He gets a kill, but then there's 4 people to trade him. But fair play. He does distract enough for Kanpeki to find 3 kills. But now, this is something else. I mean, Moose doing his due diligence, checks the corner. He knows that Sky is in here, and he does not see him anywhere. So he just goes with intuition. He must be behind the box. Shoots the box. Switches weapons, and then this, I mean, this seems like kind of a weird place to play from, but he doesn't have any idea where Viper is, so I guess it's fine. And then he just swings at the perfect time to kill Dapr. Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. Just in case Sentinels is watching. Actionable things.